On May 12, 2026, Shanghai Hongqiao Airport is a hive of industrial motion. A COMAC C919 descends through the thick morning clouds. This is its fourth commercial flight of the single day. The jet hits the tarmac with surgical precision. Its flight log shows 10.7 hours of use. This matches the efficiency of the world's best airlines. At the very same gate, a Boeing 737 MAX sits silent. It is grounded due to a wiring crisis. Engineers found small abrasions on the main wiring bundles. The American giant is mired in another manufacturing rework. The world thinks China is just building a cheap copy. But in 2026, the data tells a different story. They are no longer just copying the West, they are officially out-executing them. This is the moment the sky duopoly finally died. To understand this shift, we have to look at the name. COMAC stands for the Commercial Aircraft Corporation of China. It was founded in Shanghai back in 2008. This was a state-backed mission from day one. China wanted to end the Boeing and Airbus duopoly. They knew they needed a large commercial jetliner. The name C919 is deeply symbolic in Chinese culture. The letter C stands for both China and COMAC. The number 9 represents the idea of longevity. The number 19 refers to the initial seat capacity. Beijing viewed this as a sovereignty jet. They did not want to rely on foreign powers. They spent 15 years and billions of dollars on this goal. They were patient while Boeing was chasing short-term profits. By May 2026, that patience finally paid off. COMAC is now a massive state-owned industrial engine. It is the third pillar of the global sky. In April 2026, the aviation landscape shifted forever. The C919 fleet completed over 3,000 commercial flights. This is a triple-digit increase from the previous year. China's big three airlines have finished the trial phase. These are China Eastern, Air China, and China Southern. They are now moving into scaled routine operations. Every 8 out of 10 flights now fly 4 sectors daily. A sector is a single takeoff and landing. This is the industrial rhythm of a mature jet. High-performing units have logged 10.7 flight hours daily. This is a critical metric for any airline. High utilization is the only way to make money. It proves the plane is reliable and easy to fix. By May 2026, the C919 reached Western-level utilization rates. It is no longer a domestic project for pride. It is a functional threat to Boeing's global dominance. COMAC is moving fast to fill a massive delivery vacuum. Boeing's crisis is not just about a single door. It is a systemic collapse of their legacy culture. In early 2024, a door plug blew out mid-flight. Investigation showed that 4 critical bolts were missing. This was a symptom of a broken safety culture. In 2026, a new crisis has stalled their lines. Technicians found scratched wiring on undelivered MAX jets. This was caused by a simple machining error. But in aviation, a small scratch is a major fault. Boeing is trapped by its own history. They are fixing 60-year-old lines under intense audits. The FAA capped their production at 38 units. They can't build planes fast enough to meet demand. Meanwhile, COMAC has a clean slate advantage. They built their Shanghai factory from the ground up. It uses the highest digital standards of the 2020s. Every part is tracked with high-precision sensors. The C919 has 0 major safety incidents since 2023. European pilots recently tested the jet in Shanghai. They officially called the aircraft good and safe. They only found minor teething problems with software. COMAC is sharing every maintenance log with the West. They are proving their quality is Western grade. Boeing is trying to reform a giant. China is simply building a better one. The C919 presents a massive engineering paradox. It is sold as a Chinese sovereignty jet, but its core is built with Western technology. 60% of its value comes from overseas. Its engines are made by a US-French venture. This venture is called CFM International. It uses the LEAP-1C high-bypass turbofan engine. This engine uses ceramic materials for high efficiency. The aircraft's brain is designed by firms like Honeywell. Collins Aerospace provides the flight control logic. This creates a dangerous vulnerability for Beijing. If the West stops shipping parts, the fleet dies. In 2025, the US suspended engine export licenses. For 5 weeks, C919 production came to a halt. This was a wake-up call for the industry. One signature in Washington could ground the fleet. This is why China is obsessed with Plan B. They are racing to replace every Western part. China's answer to this threat is the CJ-1000A. They call this engine the Chinese Heart. It is a high-bypass turbofan built by AECC. This engine is designed to replace the LEAP-1C. It features advanced 3D printed fuel nozzles. It uses hollow titanium blades for the main fan. And as of early 2026, the engine is in flight testing. They are using a modified military jet as a testbed. The performance data has exceeded the initial specs. Certification is expected as early as 2027. This engine is the cornerstone of their sovereignty logic. It ensures the C919 can survive a total decoupling. China is trading short-term speed for long-term safety. They are building a jet that the West cannot touch. This is a 15-year plan reaching its final stage. Aviation manufacturing is usually a slow, linear crawl. One part must finish before the next begins. But COMAC is using a logic called parallel assembly. They have 5 working stations running at once in Shanghai. This prevents the bottlenecks that are killing Boeing. Boeing is struggling with a nightmare called traveled work. This happens when parts arrive late to the factory. Workers have to install them out of order. This creates massive risks for quality and safety. COMAC refuses to move an airframe until it is perfect. They are also using large-scale 3D printing. They print complex titanium pieces in a single day. They printed a titanium wing spar for the C919. It weighs only 300 pounds. A traditional forged part weighs 3,500 pounds. This massive weight reduction saves millions in fuel. It also removes the need for foreign forging suppliers. China is building the most advanced factory on Earth. They are scaling slowly to ensure every bolt is right. Their target for 2026 is 33 deliveries. It is a stable and reliable growth path. Four million people have already flown on the C919. The reviews from the cabin are surprisingly consistent. Passengers say the jet feels remarkably quiet and modern. The C919 cabin is wider than the Boeing 737. This allows for a middle seat that is comfortable. Extra width is a massive win for short-haul travel, but there are still some rough edges to fix. Critics point to mismatched lighting in the cabin. Some air nozzles feel slightly cheap to the touch. These are minor flaws in the fit and finish. They do not impact the safety of the flight. The real magic is happening in the maintenance hangar. COMAC uses China speed to keep the fleet moving. There is a real-time data link for every plane. Engineers can predict a failure before it happens. They use AI to analyze the engine performance. This integrated network is something Boeing still lacks. The C919 is becoming a high-efficiency workhorse. It is winning over the airlines and the public. The 2026 battle for the sky is not just about wings. It is a brutal war of trade and taxes. In late 2025, the US raised tariffs to 49%. They targeted critical Chinese industrial imports. China retaliated by taxing American aerospace parts. This made every Boeing jet much more expensive to fly. For a Chinese airline, the math is now simple. Buying a Boeing 737 is a financial liability. Buying a C919 is a strategic asset. The cost of maintenance for Boeing is surging. COMAC offers a domestic support network that is cheaper, but the West still controls the engine supply. This is the final point of leverage for Washington. The 5-week ban in 2025 proved the stakes. China is now building a global export beachhead. They are looking at markets that the US ignores. Gallop Air in Brunei is the first international customer. They signed a $2 billion deal for 30 jets. This starts the C919's journey into the global market. Nigeria and Indonesia are also showing deep interest. By bypassing the US, China is creating a new alliance. The sky is no longer a Western playground. Maintenance is the hidden gear of the aviation industry. An airplane only makes money when it is flying. If it sits in a hangar, it loses millions. China has built a national support network for the C919. They have established parts warehouses in every major city. They use a system called predictive maintenance. This uses sensors to track the wear on every part. If a pump is about to fail, the system knows. A replacement part is sent before the plane even lands. This China speed is their secret weapon. Boeing is struggling with a broken global supply chain. Parts for the 737 MAX can take months to arrive. This grounds planes and ruins airline schedules. COMAC has eliminated this friction for their domestic partners. They share real-time data with the big 3 airlines. This level of integration is impossible for legacy companies. It makes the C919 a more reliable choice for operators. It is a mechanical advantage that leads to financial victory. The rise of the C919 is a geopolitical earthquake. For decades, aviation was a tool of Western soft power. If you wanted to fly, you had to follow Western rules. China is now offering a second option for the world. They are targeting the global south with aggressive financing. They offer low-interest loans to countries that buy the C919. This is the same strategy they used for high-speed rail. It creates a closed loop of Chinese technology and finance. The US is responding with more trade restrictions. But these restrictions are only accelerating China's development. Every ban on a part leads to a Chinese replacement. The sovereignty jet is now a symbol of resistance. It proves that a country can challenge the Western duopoly. The 2026 data shows that this challenge is succeeding. The C919 is not just a plane, it is a weapon. It is designed to break the aerospace hegemony forever. The sky duopoly has finally reached its end. By 2030, the C919 will dominate the Chinese market. It will capture 65% of all new deliveries. Boeing is struggling to fix its legacy culture. They are reactive and stuck in the past. China is scaling a modern industrial engine. They are proactive and looking at 2050. The 2026 data shows the machine is already running. Utilization rates are now matching the world's best jets. 8 out of 10 flights are running 4 sectors daily. The C919 is no longer a dream for the future. It is a high-efficiency reality in the present. Passengers are happy and the airlines are profitable. Boeing lost the sky when they ignored engineering. China won the sky when they obsessed over it. The duopoly is dead. The tripolar sky has officially arrived. The machine is now running itself.